So this is the story of my magic coffee cup. I don't understand this coffee cup. It freaks me out, but I've learned to love it and I thought I'd share it with you. I'm going to go fast because it's a long story, and here it goes. I was playing a show with my band, the New Gallery Band of York, in New York City in Gansevoort Plaza in the Meatpacking District for this festival last summer called the Interactive New York Music Festival. So we went to the festival, and the band before us, well, it wasn't a band, it was a person with this very unusual magic-y thing, which was like a computer with this crazy sort of theremin type thing, and it sort of freaked everyone out, and no one could figure out how this was working. It was really cool, and the person's name was Aldo Rodriguez, if I remember right. And then our band went on, and as I looked at the pictures later, I sort of figured out that I think my amp was almost in the exact same spot as this weird rig the guy had, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. I should also mention it was about 105 degrees, and also that since we were outdoors, um, the soundman thought it would be a brilliant idea not to mic my tiny amp. So my amp was dimed. It was on 10, it was very hot. So we had also made these shakers because it was interactive after all, and we had filled them with things like beans and rice from the kitchen and coins and anything that would make a nice shaky sound. And one of these was sitting on top of my amp. So we played the show and it went really well and it was fun, and even though it was hot as hell. And then I didn't think anything of it. I took the coffee cup home, and one day recently I took the coffee cup out. It was in my bag, and I was going to practice. So I was working on some slow ballady type numbers and just practicing. And the coffee cup was sitting on the music stand, and the phone rang. So I went to grab the phone, and I just threw the guitar down, and the pick and the coffee cup must have tumbled off or something. I don't know. Anyway, it was laying on the guitar, and when I came back, this acoustic guitar was feeding back like Hendrix in front of a Marshall amp or something. It was just humming like woo, totally on its own, and it kind of freaked me out. So I sort of poked and prodded at it. I looked at it. I tried to figure out what's going on. I started taking pictures of it. I was like, how the hell is this happening? And I don't know if it had money inside or whatever. I shook it. It just kind of went clickety clack, or just shaky shaky. And I don't know. It really freaked me out. But since then, I started really liking it. I just figured, well, I'll hold this coffee cup up to my guitar and I'll just play. It'll just automatically play my guitar. I can take it anywhere, go anywhere with just hold it, my electric, and I'll just hold this coffee cup and go. So anyway, in the meantime, it was also freaking me out because I don't believe in magic, and I'm not an engineer, and I'm not a scientist, but I know that coffee cup is something crazy. So whatever, it's magic. That's my magic coffee cup. Now I play with it, but in the meantime, I'm looking at this coffee cup, taking pictures of it. I tried to pull off the top. We had glued the tops on, and I ended up cracking the top a little bit. And I said, "Whoa! If this thing is whatever, funky, magical, terrific, maybe I shouldn't just tear into it. But it would be nice to know what was going on. If it's some kind of weird magnetism, or it got super hot, or it was on top of my amp, and maybe there was money inside, and it got some kind of weird electromagnetic field or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's cool. I hope somebody can help me sort it out. I do love it, but it would be kind of cool to know what was going on. Maybe I could make another one. Maybe I could become a rocket scientist or something. I don't know. Anyway, so that's my story of the magic coffee cup. Thanks for watching.
What's happening? What's happening?